Photowalks TV is brought to you by Paul's Photo and the Creative Photo Academy.
大阪で一番いい写真が撮れる。
For this edition of Photowalks TV, we return to photographically explore even more of Osaka and the Kansai region of Japan. This is our favorite area, even more photogenic than Tokyo, way more colorful, and with so many great photo ops. Now in part one, we showed you the greatest hits, which includes the historic Osaka Castle and bustling Dotonbori. But in this episode, we are going to meet up again with our pal Matt from Osaka.com and make a new pal as well when Wes from Osaka.com joins us. We'll visit the lively Koreatown section and some other great shopping arcades, have a unique dinner in this little hideaway restaurant in an alley, and speaking of food, you say Japan, I'm guessing you're thinking noodles and sushi. But what if I told you that you could come get some of the best pizza anywhere and kebabs to die for? Stay tuned for that, but let's start off in Koreatown. Matt, here we are back in Osaka, another wonderful adventure. Today we're in Koreatown.
Right, we're in Koreatown. We're actually in the older part of Koreatown by Tsuruhashi Station, as featured in the best-selling novel Pachinko, which was made into a popular TV series by Apple TV.
So you get the Osaka Castle out of the way, you get Dotonbori out of the way, and then you come to Koreatown.
This is like a whole nother world.
Okay,
I love you.
So this is where it all starts.
Yeah.
All righty.
So just wave to the people. We're in Tsuruhashi, which is the older part of Koreatown. We're actually going to walk through a maze of the shopping arcade to get to Ikuno Koreatown, which is about 10 minutes away. But we don't have to walk in the street because mostly we're going to be traveling under the covered arcade. And that's a whole different world featuring K-pop shops and trendy restaurants that sell street food that's popular in Korea at the moment. Photos, the things to look out for are the old signs from the 60s and 70s, the few that still remain in the older part of the shopping arcade. These are all hand-lettered signs, and they have a real nostalgic vibe. Now we are in Ikuno Koreatown. This became popular about 10 years ago, and as you can see, many K-pop fans, many K-pop shops, the way there are Korean Americans or Italian Americans in the USA. So there's the old and the new.
Best chicken in Osaka, let's check it out.
Is that good? Yeah, as you can see, this is a kimchi specialty shop. It's very crowded.
Okay, well, Matt, this was another great adventure. Thank you so much for taking me
My pleasure,
and
my
Photowalks
pleasure.
TV viewers to Koreatown in Osaka, Japan.
Come back, we'll be waiting for you.
But we weren't done. Matt actually had two other arcades he also wanted to show us, so stay tuned for that. A brief word from our sponsor, Paul's Photo. If you're in the Los Angeles area or online, check out the retail store in Torrance or at paulsphoto.com. Paul's is a full-service camera shop. It develops film and makes prints, has educational classes, and I can't thank Paul's enough for its support.
This is a very old movie theater, probably going back to the 60s and 70s. And after World War II, they didn't have movie posters or professionally made designs, so they had a sign painter or a movie poster painter paint an original artwork for each movie for the month or the week. And then, you know, it's a week later, this will be painted over.
And they still do this?
There's still one person. There's one person left. He's in his 80s.
Yeah.
And he's the last sign painter. So it's kind of like a museum piece.
They kept the shining up all
They kept it shining up because it's probably one of his best shots. But so this is, now we're at Shinsekai Market, and this had a lot of shuttered shops because, as you know, the population in Japan is aging, and some of these shop owners don't have a next of kin to take over the shop. So they end up, when the person passes away or is too old to run it, it ends up being shuttered. So this area for a long time had a lot of shuttered shops. But I have a friend, and he got the idea, we'll put stalls in front of the shuttered shops. Then you don't have to renovate the insides. We'll just put the stalls, so it revived the area. So it's an example of a younger person, not gentrifying the area, but having a vision. So this is a
Chinese stall.
Yes, this is a Chinese stall, but there's a pun because chuka is Chinese food, chuka. But chu means kiss, right? Kiss, so it's the kissy, Chinese food with a kiss.
Devil
Gyoza now, but back then, yeah, pots like the Japanese gyoza is like.
So we're about to eat some gyoza. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea. What is it? It looks like a piece of chicken. It looks like a dumpling.
It's a pot sticker. You know what a pot sticker is?
That means a sticker that's on top of a pot?
You know, it's a little wrapped up, little piece of meat wrapped up, but in this case we have some cheese on top.
Oh, great.
So
Okay.
It's very exciting.
It's pretty exciting, and I've never seen a pot sticker with
Well,
cheese. It's coming. Okay, here we go.
Okay, Jeffy, here comes the choo-choo. Shoo-shoo papa, okay.
Very good.
Being that Osaka is considered the kitchen of Japan, well, food tends to take center stage when you visit. Food in Osaka?
It's sushi, it's ramen, it's takoyaki, taco meaning octopus infused balls, it's okonomiyaki as you like style Japanese pancake, it's ebi tempura, it's shrimp, it's everything, but it's not just that. Now it is almost everything that's coming in on top of Osaka and building.
Wes can tell you why Osaka is considered the kitchen of Japan.
Osaka was the original port that opened up Japan to trade and opened it up to the Tang Dynasty. Ships, so envoys of ships came through here long before the country was closed down. The samurai closed it down for about 200 years, and then it was reopened to Commander Perry came over here, but we were always the kitchen here. We always had the trade, we always had the spices, we always had the food. I mean, it's all here, it's always been here. Another reason, and I just wrote another article about this, is the abundance of the Osaka Bay. We've got the fish garden here. So on the terms of trade and on the terms of running things up through the country, it used to come through Osaka. Osaka is just a mercantile city who built upon their trade skills and built upon their, the cooking background and all the fish and all the rice. Everything that was cultivated started here. It is indeed the kitchen of Japan, and you're standing right here on top of the soil that started it.
And speaking of food, that unique dinner in this really out-of-the-way place. For real. So where is this restaurant? I don't see any signs anywhere.
Jefferson, it's right in here.
In here.
In here.
One of the best restaurants in town.
One of the best restaurants in town, and you would never find it without local knowledge. So let's go in.
Hidden secret Osaka.
Yes.
Alrighty. Is that it with the red?
That's it.
And the t-shirts?
The t-shirts. Okay. あ、こんにちは。あ、こんばんは。お久しぶりです。あ、稲岡さんの。はい。あ、2階ですか？いや、今日ここで。はい。Hello. This is Jefferson. Sam.
You are looking at the ingredients at what is called a Robatayaki restaurant, where a bunch of people will sit around the barbecue, the grill, as the chef cooks his masterpiece, basically a collection of fish and vegetables. You generally have a time limit of how long you can spend there, but it is friendly and communal, and one of the great only in Japan experiences that everybody needs to check out.
I'm glad Photowalks got to experience a Bonenkai in Osaka, Japan at a very special place.
Okay, I'll take one, thank you.
On Japanese TV, the celebrities always have the same reaction. They say, or umai. So now I'm going to show you how it's done. Here we go.
Yeah.
But I'm sure.
So I've been in Japan for 5 years, and this is the first Bonenkai I've been to. So I'd like to thank everybody, especially Matt, for putting this together. And this store has the best fish cake that I've ever eaten in my entire 5 years in this country. This experience is something that, especially this restaurant here, would not be something I feel would be easily available in Tokyo or Kyoto.
Photowalks Osaka.
Beyond food, Osaka happens to sport the best light show in the world, even more neon intense than Tokyo. Don't believe me? Check it out. And if you thought that was intense, well, check out the shopping experience at the Asian-based Don Quixote stores. I'm guessing you've never seen anything like it. Here's what you want to know about Don Quixote. There's over 600 of the stores in Japan and Asia, mostly in big cities, and it's known by the nickname Donkey. The merchandise will run the gamut from toys, makeup, and Pokemon items to food, smartphone cases, clothing, and you name it. The company that owns Donkey, Pan Pacific Limited, describes its approach to retailing as one to give customers, quote, a feeling of thrill and excitement as if you've just wandered into a jungle, unquote. I'll say, sensory overload, complete with crazy, crazy signs and a unique theme song. Now, beyond Donkey, Pan Pacific also owns a major Los Angeles grocery chain, Gelson's, which is known for uncluttered, wide aisles and gourmet items. It's the antithesis of Donkey. But is it as much fun? I don't think so. Before we said goodbye to Osaka, Matt and Wes wanted us to meet one more time for one more dinner, not for ramen, not for sushi, but for what they said were the best kebabs or anywhere.
This guy right here is doing kebab like no other kebaberia around Osaka. This guy's got it. And that's why we put him on the map. We put him on the map as another immigrant coming over here with just his basic working skills and coming over here and making something big. I mean, this guy's big.
Three. One kebab roll normal, one hummus plate. Okay.
Of course, there's always community. It's a big city, but if you read Wes' article, you have the best one. Yes, it was hard. Well, that was the third time he was there. And
Oh, she sucks at that.
What did I do wrong?
The kebabs really were amazing, and to top it off, Mohammed's ice cream show / trick. Check it out.
Oh. That's amazing. That's really cute.
This is Turkish ice cream show, yeah?
Yes.
Ice cream show.
Yeah, the Turkish
Very
Marash
good,
dondurma.
very good ice cream show.
有名なフォトウォーカー、大阪のこの西成八福神に来てくれました。これ見てね。よろしく。
Osaka will be host to the upcoming World Expo in 2025. If you're thinking of going, be sure to check out our other Osaka videos, part 1 and part 2, for tips on what to see and photograph. Also, good to note that Kobe is about a half hour away by train, and it should be a way cheaper place to stay during the expo. It's also incredibly picturesque. So do me a favor and catch our Kobe episodes as well. Stay tuned because here they come.